my name is Abby Bain. I work for the World Wisdoms Project, and we are doing a collaboration with the Fort Collins Interfaith Council on a video sharing series. We are interviewing people from around the northern Colorado area during this COVID-19 new monastic style of living, and just asking them how it's been and how they've encountered the divine and the sacred. And so I'm really excited today to introduce my friend, Osobie Borchert. I met Osobie a few years ago, Osobie and his family. I'm really good friends with his mom. And I met them a few years ago, right after they had moved back from living in Uganda for quite a long stint. How long was that, Osobie?
6 years ago. So about we lived there for 6 years, not 6 years ago.
Yes. So Osobie is the oldest of 4 children in the Borchert family, and he has recently graduated high school as of like a week ago. And if I had a son, I would want him to be just like Osobie. So it is an honor to get to interview him and for him to get to share his life with you guys. So without further ado, we have Osobie Borchert. Osobie, what would you like to add? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Osobie Borchert. Like Miss Abby said, I'm 19 years old. Just graduated Colorado Early Colleges about a week ago, so it's been pretty fun. I lived in Uganda for 6 years. My dad worked for the U.S. government, so we got to kind of live in the culture of Uganda, and it was pretty fun times. Made some really good friends, had some great memories. I was adopted 12 years ago from Liberia, and some memories from there too. But so my life's been pretty adventurous and different than most people's.
Yeah, for sure. That's one thing I love about you, Osobie. So a few years ago, you moved back to Fort Collins and you began school at Colorado Early Colleges. You just graduated about a week ago with your associate's degree. So you graduated high school with your 2-year associate's degree, which is amazing. And congratulations.
Thank you.
And okay, so normally a senior in high school has prom to look forward to, which I know you are looking forward to, and end of the year graduation and celebrations. So tell me what this new COVID lifestyle has been like for you.
Well, it's kind of been different. Definitely was rough the first few weeks, just because it kind of hit like, oh wow, I'm not going back, and I'm not going to really see my friends again, and like everything you kind of hope for senior year, kind of have like big plans. Like me and my friends were going to rent a limo for prom and kind of go all crazy, just because it was like senior year, and then we were going to plan a boys road trip because we were all kind of going different directions after senior year ended, and then so we had like really big plans, but those had to change. But what we realized was we can make our own schedule for school, so then you can hang out like almost every day at like random times. So like though we lost like those like big plans that we made like for the year, we could spend more time together, like going fishing, going hiking, kind of make up our own schedule. So it was kind of a win-loss situation. Like we gained some and then lost some. So definitely you have to like change your plans around. But it's been a lot different than what we all planned senior year to look like, especially without a senior prank either, because that's always fun to do. Just make but it's definitely changed.
So when you're saying you could make your own schedule, which allowed for like going fishing and doing other things, do you mean you were able to do those things with your friends or with your family?
Both. So like my friends, like I kind of wanted to spend senior year with kind of my friends just because we're all gonna go different ways. So but now that COVID happened, it was kind of like school, you could end school at like 12, depending on how early you woke up, and kind of go hang out with your friends like the whole day, something you wouldn't usually be able to do if it was normal school. So we realized, although COVID took like senior like big plans like road trips and stuff, they didn't really take like bonding time. So it kind of like brought people closer together. That's what I realized, and I could hang out with my family more because we're all like in the same place all the time. So like we could like build a tree fort, do like yard work together, and I'm like a family kid, so I kind of like hang out with my family as much as I like hanging out with my friends. So it's kind of the win loss situation, you know.
Oh, I
You go
love,
out, but you
I
can hang
love
out.
that.
You know.
I love, Osobie, I feel like you've always been, since I've known you in 2 short years, like the cup is half full, you know, when people say the cup half empty or half full. And I really applaud you for seeing the good in this and also lamenting the sadness about it. So,
Yeah, definitely took a long time for like sometimes it like came like kind of hard, like wow, kind of like why did this happen? You know, like everybody has those moments like it could have happened any other time, or why didn't it just not happen? So definitely wasn't always like cheerful and stuff some days, but now
I
that
believe that too.
now that I'm kind of through it, it's like I can see like it's not all bad. You can always find the good stuff.
So when you had those moments of being low, like why now,
Yeah.
what's going on, which all of us have
Mhm.
experienced in different ways, what were the things that helped you to find joy? Is it what you said, like building a fort and being with your family, or what kind of was getting you through that?
Um, Probably like talking to my mom because me and my mom like kind of are close. So talking about struggles and just like she kind of helped me figure out things out together. So if it usually I like try to bottle it all up just like myself, but like having somebody to talk to who kind of knows and like living in it with you, it really kind of makes it kind of like have a different perspective. So she kind of helped me get out of the slump a little bit, and definitely was easier when you talk to somebody. That's what I
Oh,
found.
that's beautiful, and I think that's a dream for every parent that their kid
Yeah,
would feel comfortable talking to them through this
yeah.
and letting all that stuff come out. So, okay, so what were your pre-college or pre-COVID plans for college, and have those changed?
Um, no, I still wanted to do nursing, and I had to take certain classes for it. So uh, with COVID, I could do more summer classes, which I don't think I would have been able to do
Oh,
cause we would have done like boys road trip, and that would have taken up a lot of time and money. And now that I'm not really spending money, it's kind of like, oh look, college is right here, and since everything's online, it makes it a lot easier for like me to focus and do classes and more motivation since I don't really have anything else to do.
oh,
I got I can like break down classes a lot nicer and instead of having to like cram them to like 2 semesters. So that's definitely like a better plan, like better than what I was gonna do. So my plans haven't really changed though, because for college.
sure. So do you have okay, sorry, I lost my thought because that was really good. Oh, are you guys going to re-celebrate? So I was able to be a part of your drive-by graduation parade, which was
Yeah,
really magical and really
it was
fun.
really fun.
Asobie's parents made this stage for him, and the drive-by parade just kept going and going and going. There was music playing, and people were honking who didn't even know you.
Nope.
It
It was
was
great.
really special. So are you putting any fun graduation plans with friends on hold until like post COVID, or have you kind of just called it what it
No,
is?
I think we've kind of like put the stuff on hold, but with like friends and stuff, it's just stuff's still gonna happen. Like they're gonna go and stuff. So most of them are still in Colorado, so that's good. We're still like we can still see each other. So definitely like big plans are out of the picture, but like everyday hanging out or like hang out on the weekends are still there. So I think
Sure,
and parties for like graduation, I think are all still on hold, kind of hoping until like we see how it goes. But I think
sure.
not too much like thinking about it, just like kind of remember to enjoy what you have now because COVID just comes and knocks it out. So kind of remembering like enjoying the little things you have is I think that's what everybody's realizing like, wow, a world pandemic can take over everything. So
um, okay, I want to go back to something you said about what something that's been getting you through this is talking to your mom
yeah.
and opening up. And um, what type of advice would you maybe give to other students right now who are really struggling with this? You clearly have made the most out of it. I'm really, really impressed and applaud you for your ability to feel both grief and then move forward with like, well, here's something good about it. I can take more classes, which I'm not sure many kids would have that answer. But so yeah, what would you say to the kid right now who is just not doing well with this?
Well, I don't know. Just to like remember that I don't know what you have now, because like you don't really know what's gonna go again. Because that's what I realized. Like you're making all these big plans for the future, but you aren't really like enjoying what you have right now. You don't know what will change, and probably just to like enjoy the friends you have now. Remember your family's great. Even though you're stuck with them for 24 hours a day, but just to remember that like you can make like fun out of little things, like go on a hike is fun, like enjoying the outdoors. Like the outdoors isn't close to us, so it's still open for us to go. Like some places don't really have what we have here in Colorado, like natural spaces, parks and stuff. And even though we're close, like we're kind of still have to social distance, we can still enjoy like hanging out with friends and enjoying people's company. So I think just remember the little things still can make everything special.
That's
definitely
a really good word for all of us. Thank you. And I also think that your life, having lived in various cultures in different countries, you've just kind of had to go with the flow. Do you think that has been helpful for you?
I mean, definitely coming back to America from like another like a poor country, you kind of start to appreciate what you had. Because like I remember like just like coming back to everything's so instant, you can get anything you want in America. But like when you live in a foreign country or like a poor developing country, you kind of have to like make the most of what you have and like make people matter. So I think that's where I kind of like learned people more than things matter in the world. And definitely my parents helped me with that too. We're like building friendships is what can make a situation really great, because if you don't have friends, you kind of, it's all you. So that's what I realized. Like I might lose prom, but I still have my friends. I might lose like the idea of a road trip, but we can always hang out. And building those friendships are, I think, people help us get through. That's definitely what living a third world country helped with. Like all my memories, it's not the things we did, but who we did it with. It helped me remember, oh, this is why it was fun. It wasn't because I lived in Uganda. It's because in Uganda, those great people I lived with. So definitely.
Osobie, you are a wise young man.
Oh, that's my parents right there.
Hey, but you listened to what they said. You're a wise son, a wise young man. Okay, so a little bit of rapid fire just so we can get to know you a little better before we have to sign off. I feel like we could talk forever because you have so much life experience, and you are going to be a phenomenal nurse. And many of us in this community might get to meet you if we end up needing some medical care and you're our nurse. So, okay, what is your favorite song right now to listen to?
Roll Away Your Stone by Mumford & Sons. They're my favorite band.
Nice. Okay, what is your favorite food to eat right now?
Right now, I like chicken and rice, but right now I'm into ramen noodles because ramen is just so good. But chicken and rice are kind of my go-to right there.
That's your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the latest you've slept in during COVID?
Oh man, I think it was 12.
That's nice.
Yeah. Nothing to do.
Well done. Okay, and what is your favorite activity? Like, what activity brings you the most joy right now?
Fishing. I love fishing. I could do it by myself or with people. It just doesn't really matter. I just love being on the water and just not swimming. I don't like swimming, but being
That's all right.
and fishing and just enjoying nature. It's kind of a good feeling.
Oh, Osobie, thank you so much.
Sure.
Our hearts are going out to all the students right now, but especially
Yeah.
those graduating, seniors in high school, seniors in college, these
Yeah.
big monumental experiences. And well done, Osobie. We wish you the very best. And I really appreciate you taking this time on the weekend to chat
Oh,
with
for
us.
sure. Yeah. It was fun.
Okay. So